Wish I had a better excuse, like I can't even lie, you got me. I was busy thinking about
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here. If you're new, my name is Jakelie. If you're welcoming back, hello. How are you? So difficult. Here I am trying to break out into song and I can't even think of the lyrics of the song. Anyways, you guys, today in this video, I'm showing you how I created this look, and I'm also giving you a review on the new Huda Desert Dusk palette. So if you guys want to know how I created this really pretty fall inspired look, I also tested out one of the ColourPop and Karen lip collabs. So if you guys want to know how these products are and how I created this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching for me. And let's just get into the video. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing / testing out the Huda Beauty. This is the Desert Dusk palette. I would show you the box, except for it's in the living room, and who the tiff really cares about the box, really? I mean, if you do, good for you, but your girl's lazy and I'm not gonna go out and get the box. But on the back, this says 18 shadows in 4 ready to layer textures, 8 buttery mattes, 6 pressed pearls, 3 duochrome toppers, and 1 daring glitter. So the packaging on this is just really pretty. Like, so kudos to that, Huda. And then you get this really cute little slip inside, so that's pretty. And then this is what the palette itself looks, ooh, if I can, this is what the palette itself looks like. So really pretty. So we're just gonna create, I saw Manny create a look with it and I really liked it, so I think I'm gonna do something similar with my own little twist to it. So it's gonna be fall. We're also gonna be testing out, I bought 2 of the I Love Sarahi, if that's how you say her name. I know it's Karen. But ColourPop Libbies, I bought Mamacita and Ariba. I think I really want to wear Mamacita today, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna zoom you guys in close so you can see the tea on these shadows. And as you can see, I've already got all my other face makeup on, foundation, powder, contour, blush. So we're gonna do obviously the eyes and lippy, and then highlighter on camera. Does anyone else find it really satisfying to watch people apply highlighter? Or is it just me? Am I just weird? Okay, I'm just weird. Got it. Okay, zoom you guys in. Okay, so I'm gonna first dip into, make sure I show you guys, this shade Desert Sand right here. And just with a Morphe M504 and just dust that, like buff that all in my crease. So this has a little bit of kickback, but I actually prefer my shadows to have a little bit of kickback because typically, so this is like, okay, you could set your eyes with this color. Okay. All right, we're just gonna, all right. I'm now going to dip into this shade right here called Eden, just a light peachy shade, and do that. So I think this will work better as my transition shade is what I'm thinking. So yeah, this is a really good transition shade. So like I was saying, these have a little bit of kickback, but honestly, I don't mind that because typically more powdery eyeshadows are more pigmented. You don't have to dig into them. I hate eyeshadows that are like dry and you have to really dig into them. So I'm okay with a little bit of kickback. Who even thought of that term, kickback? Like, just curious. Okay. So now that we're going to be getting into the darker colors, I'm just going to take some translucent powder. And I'm doing this because normally I never do my eyes first, but I just gave you guys a long AF tutorial, so you like, don't get us another long AF tutorial. So we're just going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point of this palette. So I'm just going to stamp a little bit of translucent powder right there to catch any fallout and also to give us the shape we're wanting. So, booyah. Okay, so now the shades I am really intrigued by in this palette that I want to use is, I definitely want to use Amber, which is a really pretty like red. I also want to use Amethyst, and I'm dying to use this Twilight shade. So we're just gonna start putting shit on my eyes, see what happens. So I'm gonna take Amber with the same brush, this Morphe M504. I'm gonna take Amber and just put that all in the crease. Oh, this shade is beautiful. Okay. Okay. And just start putting this in this outer V and inner V. And just kind of start building that depth. So. This is also like a first impressions because I just got this today. So I have yet to even use it. And so far, Mama is pleased. Different brush, a smaller fluffy brush. I'm going to take this Morphe M513 and I'm just dying to dip into this Amethyst shade, the bright matte purple. So yeah, I'm going to take that. So this looks like it has shimmer in it, but I feel like it's going to be so fine it's not going to show up on my eye. Let me see. Yeah, no, it's not showing up on my eye. Sorry, had to get close. My bad, guys. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of saffron right here, the bright red, and put that up here. I want to keep the purple a little lower and keep the red a little higher. So we're just going to take this red. This is going to be really grungy and like blown out. But that's okay, because that's how your girl like it. So I have one spot on my eyebrow. Do we see this? Right there. That little bitch just does not like to take pigment like the rest of my eye. And I'm like, nah, we don't got room for you. You can't. Okay, so to deepen up this halo, I'm gonna take my little Real Techniques brush, which is falling apart here. But it's basically a MAC 217 or a Sigma E25. Or a Morphe M433, same shape. I'm going to take this. I know that there's been, like, people do not know how to say this name. So I'm going to be the first to admit that I'm one of those people. So if I say it wrong, my bad. Take Ode, however you say that, this dark brown right here. And I'm going to use that to further deepen up the halo. So, but I'm going to keep this really close and in, like if you guys can see, just right in close. Whenever I do a halo, I like to keep the darkest shade right here in this like circle area kind of. I don't take it up very high. Oh, I like this shade. I love a good dark brown. And this, folks, is a good dark brown. So I want to use Twilight, so that's what I'm gonna use. Now, I'm gonna put, just because I want this shade to be as vibrant as possible, normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna take just a little bit of concealer and just like kind of open up this little window for a halo even more, just like this. Just to give like a really nice base for that shimmer to lay on. So if you guys ever want like if you're doing a halo eye and you really want your shimmer, or even a cut crease, and you really want whatever shimmer shade you're using to pop, like to be poppin', just do this little step, or this little trick. This duochrome shade right here. So we'll see how it works with the brush. Ooh, it's not looking good. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. So, someone is literally gonna think I'm a dog abuser. Oh my lord. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Ode and Amethyst And I'm just gonna slightly, very lightly blend the edges. I don't want to do too much because you don't want to like slide the shimmer all over the place. But you also don't want like a really harsh line. So I'm just doing like the very edges. Just very gently. I'm sorry you guys, but girl is feeling herself right now. Okay? Feeling myself. I'm going to pop on some lashes and some liner off of camera, and I'll be right back real quick.
He's done with that palette. Oh, that'll be fly as fuck. Like, 'cause everybody's doing that purpley shade on the middle and all that. Do something different.
So guys, I am back. Lashes and liner are on. Whew. Ooh, just feeling myself. I'm gonna zoom you guys out and we're gonna finish the rest of the eyes and put some highlight on and some lips and call it a day. And I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, so I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm thinking, I want to keep the lower lash line nice and dark, but I don't know. I actually think I just want to use the purple shade and maybe a little of Ode. So I'm gonna take Amethyst again. I got lash glue on my fingers. Cool, Jakelie.g. And I'm gonna take a Morphe M411, and we're just gonna do this. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to put Ode just on the outer edges, kind of like the eye. So that dark brown, I'm just going to keep it tight right there. Right in there. Just kind of smoke everything out, you know? This is the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette in the shade, I think this is Pink Sands, I believe. So I'm just gonna mix a little bit of Azores and Santorini. So the white and the gold. And I'm gonna use this Real Techniques highlighter brush, targeted blending brush. Just kidding, it's not a highlighter brush, but that's what your girl uses it for. So, because it works really well. It just packs it on, and then I blend it out with something else. But just to get like my initial intenseness, this is what I like to use. I'm going over top with Santorini. Alright, I'm just going to take my M510 and just kind of make sure it's all nice and blended. Although these are like butter, so it doesn't take much. Okay, let's do the lippy. I want to wear Mamacita. So, because I don't really think that Ariba would be very complimentary to this look. So I'm just gonna line my lips with the lip pencil Mamacita and then fill them in with the lipstick. Okay guys, so that is the lippy. This is the ColourPop. Looks red, but then it dries and it's like black and purple. But this is the lippy in Mamacita. It's by Karen and ColourPop. And ooh, your girl likes it. This is actually my first ColourPop order ever, so we'll see. But I really am enjoying it so far. So, but that's really it. You guys, honestly, my end thoughts on this palette is it is so beautiful. There's so many different looks you could do with it. Like, literally all these colors work together so well. A lot of palettes that come out, they have colors that don't work so well together, but this one, they all just work so well together. They're so beautiful. I literally think I'm going to be reaching for this all fall and winter long. This is definitely a fall winter gorgeous palette. The packaging is beautiful. It is so much better than her first palette. I won't even lie, the first palette was a dud for me, and this palette is definitely a win in my book. I think it's amazing. If you guys have been on the fence about it, I think you should just do it. It's gorgeous. I love it. Totally recommend it. Had no problems blending. As you guys can see, the duochrome on my lid is super bright and sparkly and beautiful, so I'm just loving it. So as usual, I'll have everything linked down below. I love you guys so much. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Join my J-Fam. I would love to have you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Why you gotta be so awkward? Okay, guys.
Because I'm doing this for the thrill of it, killing it, never not chasing a million things I want. And I am only as young as the minute is full of it, getting pumped up on the little bright